It's not about following the laws, rules, and regulations when you give law enforcement officers the discretion to not issue people tickets and citations and arrest them when they have committed crimes or are worthy of enforcing the law on them. You're going to be like, oh, well, actually, even though I could give them a ticket for speeding, I don't think it's egregious enough that it would really harm someone, so I'm not going to give them a ticket. Your job is to enforce the laws, not to determine if they need to be enforced or not. That's up to the judge to determine the sentencing. And that's up to the court to determine the sentencing guidelines. Your job is to say, oh, here, this person is coloring outside of the lines that we have there for a reason. Deal with them for being outside of the lines. And then the judge says, well, actually, they were only a pixel outside of the lines and they didn't mean to, and they were actually trying to not go outside the lines. So, case closed. But then the judge has also the discretion to be like, oh, actually, yeah, no, thank you for bringing this to our attention. But yes, they were a pixel outside the line, but they're actually on probation, and they're supposed to be nowhere near the line. So, yeah, we're actually going to charge them really harsh with the sentencing because they shouldn't have even been near that line. They had warnings. They knew what they needed to not do, and then they did it. You know? So again, I do think you're not the judge. You're not the lawyer. You're the enforcer of the laws. You should just merely be enforcing the laws and leaving the rest up to the other job roles to do their jobs. It's my opinion.